back. Our next guest is a friend of mine I haven't seen since the Obama administration. The only man my wife would openly leave me for. It's the ever-talented Dallin Featherstone. Come on in. Have a seat.
My old granny sweater got caught on the microphone.
I know that page.
This is my stage voice. Ooh.
Oh, I'm regretting this already.
I'm having a blast.
Is that Jimmy Neutron? Is that a Jimmy Neutron line? Got a blast?
Got a blast. Got a blast. Got a blast. Yeah, when are we going to get into auto-tune? Got a blast.
You don't need it. That was perfect.
I got a blast.
You got perfect tone.
It actually sounds like, I don't know if you guys know DaBaby, DaBaby the rapper.
I was going to say it
He
sounds
should
like
have a
Charlie
song-
Puth.
Well, that's a great compliment. I don't know if I have that falsetto, but I will go for it. But DaBaby, I feel like he could totally have a believable song called God Blast. And it would.
And he'd sample some Jimmy
Yeah.
Neutron in it.
Uh-huh. And he could like do his hair like him. He could totally a rapper could get away with that shit. Why are rappers so obsessed with like all this children's cartoon stuff now? Have you noticed that? Like it's always like SpongeBob and anime and
Yeah.
It's so strange to me,
Well,
but it's working.
remember back like in the early thousands when people were wearing those gangster SpongeBob shirts that like it's SpongeBob but he has a big chain and he's like
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
Real men wear pink.
maybe the same type of thing. Let me pull up that shirt.
I bet the same company made the shirt that said "Real men wear pink." Do you remember that one?
Yes, I remember that one too. That was
There's nothing worse than a meme shirt, right?
that was during the AIDS epidemic.
the 80s, 1980s. That was no, it wasn't. Neither of us
We're
were
always
alive.
in the AIDS epidemic.
Yeah. When you have it, you're always in the AIDS epidemic, technically.
Okay, let me pull up. Well, this is what I'm talking about right here. Remember these shirts?
Oh yeah.
Like this one specifically.
Yes, I do. I think my brother has that on the back of his truck, but he's also pissing onto like a Ford logo. He's
Is
pissing
Calvin
onto
there?
He's pissing onto the Nickelodeon logo written in the Ford font. Is what it is.
SpongeBob got screwed by Nickelodeon.
he did.
They're underpaying
He
him.
did. He's not getting royalties like he should. He's the Dave Chappelle of animation. Is what I would say.
I think Dave Chappelle himself would say that.
Yeah, he probably would, and he'd be really proud of it too. He called himself a hero multiple times recently. I'm sure that you guys are aware of that. But
All right, let's go into our first segment that I got.
that wasn't it.
So that wasn't the first segment. We talk about old gangster.
I thought that
cartoons.
was planned. Yeah.
So the first segment I've got you slated for is, can I get your opinion on this?
Absolutely, I
And-
came full of opinions.
I really, I hope you're ready because I've got a fun amount of videos here for you, if I can find them.
Well, it's just such a big computer, you know.
It is such a
and your
big,
mouse is so
big
small; it's hard to
computer.
navigate. It's a real needle in a haystack kind of moment. So fucking sorry. Your wife would have left me until she saw this.
That's true.
And she's like, maybe I wouldn't fucking.
All right, you have to banter. I left them on my other computer. I'll be right back.
I have to banter.
Banter. Banter. I'll be
Is
right
that
back.
is that a type of tie fighting?
Banter.
I'm not sure what banter is.
It is, yeah. Didn't you see
Shall we
episode
do
9?
Episode. Say it again.
Episode 9?
9?
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like German?
Because I refuse to see that movie.
9? The Star
Yeah.
Wars movie?
Yeah, it's 9 for no.
Oh, I didn't mean like Thai fighters. I meant like Thailand type of fighting.
Oh,
But that's funny.
We went two very different directions.
But it's funny
there.
that they both exist, Thai fighting and Thai fighting.
Funny is a word for it. I would.
But Thai fighting is also something Mormon missionaries do when they're out in the field.
Okay, so wait.
When they're in the
Like
locker room, they whip
whipping
each other
fights?
with the ties. It's called
Oh.
Thai fighting.
Okay, I've only ever done that with dildos, so I don't know how to do it with a towel.
Oh, you whipped your companion with a dildo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone?
I
I got
don't
one when
know.
I checked in.
I don't know. I got sent home.
When you say companion, do you mean me, like your eternal companion, or do you mean like?
No, not our domestic partner.
Okay.
Adam, don't walk in and act like you know what's going on, you fool.
Yeah,
I
come
don't know
on.
what's going on, but you know what? I can pretend.
And you actually were dead on. Yeah. You were pretty good.
The conversation hadn't
Escalated.
evolved at all.
I think it got way worse when you left. So please don't leave us ever again. We don't do well alone.
Don't trust us.
We're like unattended children.
All right.
Well, worse.
Here we go. So I found this video on TikTok. I found all 5 of these videos were TikTok videos.
And that's an app?
Yeah, it's like
appetizer?
Musically.
It's an
Have you ever
appetizer.
heard of Musically?
I know music.
Yeah,
Big Beatle guy.
the baby.
Well, mostly just Paul. I like Paul McCartney. I'm a big Paul McCartney guy,
Big
and I
Paul
know
guy.
DaBaby. But this
You talked about the baby, yeah.
Music Alley?
Music Alley. So
Oh,
anyway,
that's from Hogwarts.
this is I think I met
That's where all the wizards buy their MP3s. This is Music Alley.
Diagon Alley. I'm pretty sure I met both of you guys through improv, right? Did we meet through improv, Dallin?
I don't think we met through. I think we did a play together.
Okay, I think that's how
I think we did
started.
Blithe Spirit
Yep,
first.
You're
and,
right. Blithe Spirit was first.
And then we just clicked backstage, just sexually, a lot of energy.
The
and-
energy was insane. They really
Yeah.
almost switched me
Yeah.
for one of those like sexual roles with you.
Yeah, they were thinking about it, but there was so much press going on at
And
that
barebacking.
time, and
I was surprised.
it
at
was
the,
an epidemic of barebacking going on in the theater scene. A lot of professors involved in that too.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
It's just controversy that we don't have to bring up because of lawyers.
It was a bold move to have full penetration on stage.
We weren't the first to do it actually. Equus, starring none other than Daniel Radcliffe, did it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, on England's version of Broadway. I can't remember what it's called. It's
Shit way or something
shit,
like that.
something that clever, Adam. Yes, something that well thought of on the spot. Yes,
I'm an improv guy. Give it.
whatever they have. They did a play called Equus in which he basically lays nude with a horse on stage. Daniel Radcliffe did.
That's really hot.
Yeah, I
As
don't
you
know
do.
if they penetrated. I think that would murder a man. Don't you think? Horse
It has.
penetration?
It has, yeah.
It has.
Have you ever heard of Mr.
How do you
Hands?
guys both know about that? You both were like, we looked into this.
I would pull it up, but that was definitely against TOS.
I wouldn't want to see that anyway. I wasn't invited here to be inundated with bestiality porn, my friend. I came here to get my $7 and my hoagie and leave.
Everything's better heated up. Anyway, so here's a video about going on a date with an improv guy.
time.
Where is that coming from?
Here, I'll show you. It's right here. Wow. So here you go. Going on a date with an improv guy.
Whoa, it's peanut butter jelly time. This is gonna be an epic date. Yes, and gonna be some zany bits. My name is Jeff. Yes, and definitely gonna be some Rick and Morty references. I'm Pickle Rick. Yes, and
Oh my.
Hell, that was too real.
That was too real. It's too fucking good. It made me hate myself for doing improv. Didn't it? Didn't when you're like,
I was like, I wish that was
especially
not on
like
my
the
resume.
none of it was that bad because
put it there.
you could tell it was all jokes, but the yes and the way he did that yes and that was so spot on. It made me cringe internally. Like I feel like my bones have a sunburn now because of that. You
Yeah,
ever
the
cringe that
radiation.
hard? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Chernobyl level cringe. Cringe noble?
Cringe noble. Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that really
I think
is
that's
what improv is. It's just like most improvers just go to the most like relatable
Topical bullshit.
thing. Like Pickle Rick. It's like
Right. Yeah, like so they don't take real world, like the bad improvers at least when they
Yeah.
first start, they'll just take the thing that they think is funny already
Yeah.
and just add it into their scene. And just
Yeah.
they'll just put their name in there. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Like, oh, it's so bad. I saw a stand-up comic just a couple weeks ago who was doing meme jokes, like telling meme jokes on stage, but without the picture. Do you know what that is? That's
insane.
That's just shit. That's
well,
just shit. It's awful.
Become a prop comic and you just like bring up the picture and just read it and then put it
my
down
God.
and then pull up the next one.
That would be good if you made your own memes, but she
Yeah.
was stealing them.
Just stealing memes.
She was just recycling old shit, and that's why also because I do stand up, it's so hard because I feel like every time I have a good idea for a joke, because our phones are fucking listening to us.
Yeah.
I'll go on Instagram and I'll immediately see a meme saying the exact same thing I was going to talk about next week in a much more succinct and funny way.
Yeah.
Every
Because
single time.
That's because a million people have tried
Yep.
it and then they got it down to this perfect
Yep.
joke and now it's not yours anymore.
Exactly. And it's like, and I can't, and even if it's not the same exact joke, it's close enough to people would be like, I think you're just stealing that from the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so tough, man.
It's not
It
fair.
is, yeah, because there's even no way of showing ownership of that, or even highlighting this was an original thought, and I'd never seen that picture.
Right, you can't prove that. Like you just can't prove it. And like I love memes. I think they're like they are the next generation of comedy, and they won't go away. But I wish they never fucking existed, because for people that aren't us and are like, because we're a little bit older than the meme generation,
Yeah,
right?
we're right on the end of it.
Yeah. For us, it's like we were already so invested in other things like improv and stand-up that's what we see as true comedy.
Yeah.
For them, none of that shit matters. Just memes matter. But for us, like I tried to make a couple memes last week and like they bombed online.
Yeah.
They like somebody literally messaged me and said, this was already made like 10 years ago. And I was like, it was actually, and you can pull it up if you want. It was Tyler the Creator, but I put Tyler the Crater.
Oh no.
It's a bad meme, but it's
It's on
fucking,
Facebook, right?
It's on
I saw it-
Facebook.
I saw the
I
link
thought
on
it was like
Facebook.
funny, but I was just fucking around. I wasn't like saying this is my big breakout meme. Like, call me
This
up,
is the one.
Forbes. Like,
Is this gonna have copyrighted music on it? Because we can't.
there's
play
no
it.
music. It's a fucking meme. How old are you?
Oh, it's a picture.
It's a picture. Oh, because you thought Tyler the Creator because he makes music. He's the third artist I know. So.
Here we go. Here's memes by Dallin.
Oh, look, can you get this one without reading the comments? Can you get this one?
Get ready for
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now get ready
Gucci
for
on a
nope.
Tucci.
Nope. Think about the menorah. This is why it's a bad joke, because it's so hard to understand. Think about the fucking, why did I make this? I was on drugs. I don't have that excuse anymore. God, being sober sucks because you can't make that excuse.
can't
I could
play-
say
I
I
can't
was
play.
on crack, guys.
you weren't.
I wasn't. I was clear-headed as I've ever been. I had frozen yogurt that night.
So it's Jews on the pew.
No, look at what I literally put the brand in the fucking thing so you'd get it.
Gucci.
What is? No, it's not Gucci.
Balenciaga.
You can't even say it? You
Say-
can't even say Balenciaga, you uncultured swine.
That's me.
Have you never bought an article of clothing that wasn't from Walmart, you fuck?
No.
Shopco.
Balenciaga. I'm not saying I can afford Balenciaga, but it's a very popular brand that DaBaby, the rapper, talks about a lot. That's how I know about it.
Okay, then what
it
is
like
So
it?
great
Balenciaga,
value?
wearing Balenciaga on the holiday.
Hanukkah.
Now say it for me. In unison.
You've heard of Shelf on an Elf.
You've heard
Oh
of
my God!
Shelf
Start
on-
over. 1, 2, 3.
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now get ready for Balenciaga on Hanukkah.
And it doesn't even work rhythmically.
Comedy!
Now pull up.
Pull the other one. Yeah?
I hate that one, but pull up the Tyler one. Don't do a fake knee slap. I
It
will
was
break
a very
those knees.
Oh, there we
it was
go,
a
there
very
we go.
real knee slap.
I've never seen anyone do it in real life. That's actually how I got this injury. Which you'll notice it used to be on this hand, but I switched it up.
It was a knee slap.
Because it's an illusion. Ha! You've been frauded.
So Tyler the
Is that
Creator.
how frauds work?
Frauds?
Is that how like medical scams work?
Yeah.
I just show up and
You just show up and you give me your
just say.
injury.
I just say that I have an injury and it was actually fake and now you owe me money, right?
And I go, dang it. And I just start counting out hundreds.
We can do it after the show. So this is Tyler the Creator. This got no love. Look at that. Me and 3 others. I had to like it because
Look at this.
it had such a small amount of likes.
I wowed it.
So 50% of the people that liked it are in this room.
And I didn't even like it. I hit it with the wow.
Like, wow, what the fuck does this
I
mean?
was like, wow, a new album by Tyler the Creator.
Wow. Oh, that's what you thought it was?
No.
Like, wow, I didn't know he's coming out. Wow. Wow, I didn't know.
I didn't know he was coming out as a creator.
Wow, I didn't know. Wow. Yeah,
That's pretty funny. Good job.
and I did look up the older one, and they were right. It had fucking been made before, of course, but theirs was not as well photoshopped. Mine's funnier.
Yours is funny.
My Photoshop is better. It's easier to read. So, but I had never seen the old one, but it's like, how do I fucking prove that?
You probably have seen it.
But it's also such an obvious joke, like Tyler the Creator. Like, you almost say it by just saying his
accident.
name. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. I'm not saying it's clever. I'm just saying.
I want to be a professional meme star. That's what I'm saying. Help me rise to fame. Oh, I like pictures and comedy.
But it's made it really difficult, straight up. It's made
Yeah,
it really
oh, for
difficult
sure.
for comics because I will forever see stand-up as the truest form of comedy as far as art goes. And I don't think the younger generations will
They don't watch. I don't know who watches
think they'll
Netflix
watch-
specials anymore.
I don't know. I don't even know how they get them on there. Like, I think older generations are watching it.
Yeah.
So that's why you see like a lot of older comics on there. Like, thank God Dave Chappelle has a couple on there. You know.
Yeah.
I think God has Bill Burr has some, but like a lot of the people on there are shit. Like, a lot of them are unwatchable. Like,
Yeah.
total like just overly like feminist women and
hate
I hate.
I know you're a big fan of hating on women.
You know that's not fucking true. I just don't think they have any comedic or intellectual abilities. That's all it is. It's like when you have that many ovaries, how do you have room for jokes? You know what I mean?
All right, let's move on to the next clip because we have
Why?
5
Was that
of them.
controversial?
5 of
That's
them.
just science,
So
baby.
this is a perfect.
That's anatomy.
This is a perfect transition to
Because of
women-
my anatomy,
this
you're
is-
mad at me?
This is women
Bars.
being funny. Here we go.
Oh,
This is
you have really?
Yeah.
That have transitioned beautifully. I can see why you wanted to do it.
You guys can say whatever you want about me, but can you do this?
Oh no, she didn't just.
It's beginning to look a lot like.
But you cut it off. I was wondering, where's the whole?
I don't know
Where's the
if the
LP? Give me the LP. Of
were
that.
those? I just have one question, boys. Were those queefs or were they poopy farts?
Well, those are queefs. She prepped. It looks like she prepped, sucked in.
Can you do that with queefs? Can you prep them?
You're asking the
course.
wrong
Can you?
audience.
Can
Absolutely, you can.
you can't
I've prepped several.
you prep for your wife? Babe, get in here. There's a war coming. She, like loading missiles into the back.
I'm just sitting against the wall.
It's like Fury. It's like Fury, and you're the Shia LaBeouf
I am Shia LaBeouf.
to
People-
her kid from whatever that movie was.
Yeah.
What's his name? The handsome one, the young handsome kid.
Tom Cruise
No, have you even seen Fury?
Lou Ferrigno.
doesn't have.
How long have you been sitting there?
Is Fury-
I
is
haven't
that-
even noticed you.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm
Adam,
the other
what?
Adam.
Adam the.
Nick
Adam
Fury?
the other.
Is it Nick Fury's origin story from
God.
Marvel?
I know it seems like those are the only movies that exist in our world right now, but this was like 10 years ago. Fury came out. Have you not seen
I
Fury?
have seen.
It's
Fury.
really good.
It's
it
the
has
tank
the
movie. Yeah.
Wow.
Just what it is. They're
Oh my
all
God!
in a tank.
Do
and
you
they're-
write for Rolling Stone? Because that was such a beautiful synopsis, my friend. It's a tank movie. That one, oh, I know Fury. That's a tank movie.
2-star.
That movie tanked. I tanked in the box office. I tell you what. Fuck you, Adam. That movie was a classic. And it was beautifully written and beautifully shot, and the acting was incredible. And I wish you
yeah.
could remember the kid's name so we could move on.
That tank movie.
Holy fucking shit! What's the kid's name?
No, I think
it's
I
like
think this
Luke
next.
something,
I'm
right?
pretty sure that
It's no, I'm being serious. Isn't it like Luke
Please
something?
duet this if you can blow a duck call better.
Is this a challenge?
Where are you finding these videos?
Yeah, what did you search, bro? What did you search? Did you search vaginal gas because you were looking up symptoms? Like, were you trying to diagnose you or your loved ones, and that's how you came across those videos?
He woke up at 3
Honestly-
in the morning and had real concerns.
Honestly, it sounded more like the cat like throwing up. If you watch it again
Yeah.
and just look at the cat, it looks like the cat's actually
Please
making the
duet
noise.
this if you can blow a duck call better.
And his sounds like a
Is
assault
this a
rifle.
challenge?
Look, it looks like the cat's.
poor cat.
Cat's
Yeah.
done.
That cat's so sick of her.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Again with this shit? Are you kidding me?
I need food. I need water.
So
She's like, eat my fart, asshole.
this next one actually is of you. I did pull one of your TikToks.
You snaky son of a
Okay, ready?
snake. Yeah, I'm ready.
This is you talking about women.
The problem with women.
Fucking. This is me when I was using.
Is that they don't like my pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, I was on a lot of drugs at that time. That was deep in my heroin days, and honestly, I don't even remember filming it. I looked weird. I
You don't
looked
remember
sick.
filming that?
No, I mean, it must have been around the Joker years, so 2008. I would have been in high school. But yeah, I was definitely using heroin as a senior in high school. How else do you think I passed geometry?
Yeah,
I was wondering why your lips were so red.
Yeah.
But that is the problem with women, don't you think? They don't like your pictures on Instagram.
Is that what the problem with women? I thought it was that they had no sense of humor.
Oh, see, there you
maybe
go.
maybe he has funny pictures because he's a clown.
Oh,
And they don't like him because they don't get it.
they don't get humor.
Yeah, but I do understand that pain. I don't get a lot of love on Instagram either. Do you guys feel like you're entitled to a little more love than you get?
No.
Yes.
Thank you for your lies to make me feel satiated emotionally. Because I knew Adam was being honest. I know Adam was like, "What? I don't post ever, and the stuff I do post, I don't try." That's what what
exactly.
he was saying. But do you? How many likes do you average?
0. I'm not
don't
on
have-
Instagram.
You just.
Is this
You got
is this an intervention?
He needs.
So I scammed you medically, and then you scammed me emotionally.
Socially.
Wow.
So here's that dude's
Wow.
girlfriend.
Wait, what?
This is the dude's.
So how does
girlfriend.
he? So what is he talking about then? So he's a liar?
Here, do you want to see him?
He's a clown liar.
Problem with women.
He says the problem with women.
I heard the video because they don't
So
like
what's
my
wrong with
pictures
him?
on his-
There's nothing wrong with him. What are you talking about? He's perfectly normal.
They don't like my pictures.
Well, he's complaining about
on
women,
Instagram.
and he has a girlfriend. He has more than I do. He also has more of a budget for makeup than me.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
a
just afford foundation.
big budget. You can only do white face.
I didn't say that. I just meant like just your regular foundation, like
But yeah.
CoverGirl.
So
Get
he
rid
didn't
of
have a
the-
girlfriend at the time of this video, but this girl hit him up with this video.
No way.
If you keep fucking act up, that fat fucking, if you keep acting like that, then I'm gonna be fucking you all night.
I'm in love with her. Holy shit. Wow.
Oh,
Jeez, we played again? Can I watch that again?
absolutely.
There's something about her. She's fucking hilarious, dude. Like, genuine. I don't mean it like.
Yeah,
I'm not
not
kidding.
like
Like, she's
as a ha-ha.
genuinely like being so funny.
If you keep fucking act up, fat fucking, if you keep acting like that, then I'm gonna be fucking you all night.
There's something so rhythmic about the way she's speaking. It's like she sounds like she's in Hamilton.
For me, it's that. It's that.
Yeah,
Like the nose.
right. Yeah,
I love that
she's got
noise.
like some musical prowess just lyrically speaking like that.
She's got some
She just,
flow.
she's got some flow.
She does. She should be in Hamilton.
She should. You know, have you guys heard of this thing, Hamilton? This new thing?
Alexander Hamilton.
This new thing that just came out.
I've heard
the
of
new
him.
president.
The new musical that just came out, I think yesterday, because it was the first time I saw it, so it must be brand new to the world. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's pretty interesting. I don't know if I
Wait,
like
what's it called?
It's pretty bold. Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Is that about a ham sandwich?
You're back on the sandwich jokes, you fucking coward.
Listen, I know one thing and one thing
and
only,
it's sandwiches.
and it's white bread.
It's white.
Here's the thing. Let me
More
tell a
specific
fun.
than I thought you were gonna go.
Let me tell a fun story about Adam Sawyer.
Let me tell you more about Hamilton because this show, guys, this show, I don't know if I would call it groundbreaking, but I would call it more like I don't know, historically lying.
It lies.
It is taking our history, our beautiful nation's history, and making it seem like slavery was bad. Like, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying we wouldn't be where we are without it. Also, keep in mind, these guys are rapping, so they're also appropriating black culture. And I know that most of the U.S. presidents, most of the historical figures throughout the history of the U.S. have liked rap music. But these guys are rapping like they all loved it. I mean, I know that they were interested in it, but I don't think they rapped. You're just avoiding me now
I really don't.
because I said something controversial.
No, that wasn't
But true.
controversial. That's pretty true.
Because most, right? If you look back through the textbooks, which I glanced before coming here, most of them did like hip hop, but they didn't sing it in the streets. So it's just, I don't get it. It's
That
just
is historically inaccurate.
so it's just
correct.
dishonest. It's just dishonest. I bet I'm sure they communicated in an eloquent way
Well,
that
it wasn't
was fine.
Abraham Lincoln musical, so they have to be dishonest because only Abe was honest.
Oh, that's
Only?
no. I think
His name's Honest Abe.
was it Honest Abe? But wasn't it George Washington that never told a lie with the cherry tree?
No, he had the wooden teeth.
Well,
Wait, who's the guy with the
Andrew
with the
Garfield.
tree? No, that's Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man, my friend. You're thinking of Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man.
I love that movie because they're not in the universe, the Marvel universe.
They're not gonna be.
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah,
He was not in the Avengers.
he wasn't. Then who the fuck was Spider-Man? You're such a liar.
Tobey Maguire.
Toby Maguire
Tobey
was in that
Maguire.
movie Brothers with Jake Gyllenhaal, and that's the
true.
only role he's ever had.
That was a good movie.
Really, but his best movie.
Tobey Maguire's best movie.
What else has he done?
Spider-Man.
No, Andrew Garfield did Spider-Man. You dumb. We just
All right.
went over this.
Okay. We're moving on.